Welcome to my midweek episode of Real Women's Stories. This is an opportunity where we can explore the conversation around middle lane drinking. In my previous episode, I interviewed Andy Ramage. Now, I met Andy through my husband. Andy used to work as a broker in the city, and he had quite an active social life with his clients, having to take them out and drink and alcohol is a big factor, I think, when you work in the city and when you're in an executive role. And Andy made the decision to follow an initiative called 1 Year No Beer. And he found himself after that year of actually not drinking. He is now 10 years alcohol free. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. The conversation we really delved into, first of all, us middle lane drinkers. And I can say I am definitely one of them. And we talked about the effects, the negative effects of alcohol, and also the positive effects of not drinking alcohol. And when we peeled back the layers, we discovered that the benefits of not drinking far outweigh the benefits of drinking. I don't even like saying that word, the benefits of drinking, because the only benefit of drinking is we relax, we might laugh a bit more, we might have a bit more confidence. Those are really only three things that I can think of. Now let's talk about the benefits of not drinking. So the benefits of not drinking: sleep. I'm going to have a good night's sleep. I'm going to wake up the next morning without anxiety. As a woman, my hormones are going to be balanced. So my body's going to be functioning properly. I'm not going to feel bloated. I'm not going to have bad stomach. I'm not going to have any water retention. Then let's think about our mindsets. Andy talks about being at your optimum performance when you're not drinking. And our communication levels as women, especially when we go through the menopause, are quite hard. We become forgetful. We're not sharp as we used to be. So the benefits of drinking are we become sharper. Our memories are going to be more active. Our communication is going to be better. Our energy levels are going to be far higher than they would be if we'd woken up with a hangover. We're going to be more present in the moment in our relationships and with our partners. I mean, that's just a few topics or a few benefits that I've listed if we don't drink alcohol. So why would we choose to drink? Now, that's a good question, right? Society, pressures, and habits. We have become habitual to going round to our girlfriend's house and not having a cup of tea anymore. We'll reach for a glass of wine. How many of you school mums, after a stressful day, or even you women that, like me, are working full time, and after a stressful day, what do you think? See, a glass of wine. Oh, I'll just have a glass of wine. I'll open a bottle of wine. And it's maybe a Tuesday. And then you have that glass of wine. And then what? You feel rubbish the next day. Your sleep's disrupted. And actually, it's had the negative effect that you would have wanted to have on you, because I was stressed out, and yet I'm going to put some toxins in my body that are going to make me feel worse. If we actually slowed our thought process down, and instead of reaching for that glass of wine, we actually take a moment and think, if I have a glass of wine, how am I going to feel tomorrow? Am I going to feel more stressed, or am I going to feel better? I know what the answer is. So I think if we actually question ourselves and question the benefits and the downsides of what we're going to do, maybe we can make a better choice. I've seen lots of lives that Andy has done, and he says we're all searching for this super pill, right? The super pill that doesn't exist. And he says it does, because actually the super pill is not drinking. If we don't drink alcohol, how much better are we going to feel? How much more energized are we going to feel? Everything is going to feel super, super, super enhanced. Our memory, our energy, our sleep, our attention to detail. Again, all these benefits are outweighing how we would feel if we'd reach for that bottle of wine or that glass of wine. And as I said, I'm a middle-aged. I am middle-aged. I am a middle lane drinker. And I love having a drink. I enjoy the taste of wine. I enjoy how it makes me feel. But I'm now thinking, after having spoken to Andy, that I'd like to go on my own journey. I would like to feel empowered. And it's not because I've got a goal in mind, but because it's going to be a life choice for me. And I'm wondering, how many of you would like to go on that journey with me? I'm going to task myself with the next 3 months of not drinking. I've got social arrangements coming up. I've got parties coming up. I have got work events coming up. And I really want to take myself on this journey so that I can empower myself and empower you guys. And let's all just take a break. I'm not going to say I'm never going to drink again, because as I said, I do enjoy drinking. I love having a glass of wine. I love great food and fine wine, and I love a glass of champagne at celebration. But then maybe I can choose. Maybe I don't feel that I have to drink because it's just the norm. Maybe I can have a choice. So through these experiences, which I can share with you, and as I said, if anybody would like to go on this journey with me, I'm happy to partner up with you. You can send me an email, and then we can chat and we can talk about this and do this together so that we feel that we're not alone in our journeys. That's what I intend to do over the next 3 months, because just from talking through the conversation that I had with Andy, I really understood the benefits of not drinking. And I'm going to put in place some practices and some tools in order for me to get through my challenge. I'm going to take some of the conversations that Andy and I had. One in particular is that I am going to explain to my family and my friends that I'm embarking on this journey and that I would appreciate their support. I genuinely believe that there isn't anyone who can really, hand on their heart, turn around and say, that's the most awful thing I've heard you say. Because surely I'm going to benefit health-wise, with my mental health. So I'm going to have those conversations now, and I'm going to put it out there to my friends and my family and explain that I'm going to embark on this journey, and I would really like their support in helping me. And yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable at times, but I would like them not to encourage me to drink and not to encourage me to fall down on my journey, and to face these challenges and really feel empowered and excited about the learnings that I'm going to take away. As I said, if anybody would like to embark on this journey with me, or if you have been on your own journey and you would like to share your own tools so then I can share this to the wider community, you can email me at TheRealStoriesPodcast@gmail.com. That's TheRealStoriesPodcast@gmail.com. Let's do this together. I'm super excited. I'm nervous. And who knows, I may fall down and I may hit a stumbling point, but that's part of the journey, right? This is part of a journey that I can share with you. I can empower you. I can empower myself. And I really, really hope that you guys have listened to Andy's episode, and that you, as I said, if you want to embark on this journey with me, you can. Or if you have liked this episode and you like what we're doing, then go onto your platform that you listen to. So it's Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Amazon Music in the podcast section. Leave us a review. Let me know if this is an interesting concept that you like, that, or that you want to join me on my journey. As I said, you can email me or you can leave a comment in the review section. And if you could rate the podcast, because that will really help us reach out to the wider community. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you for my next episode of Real Women's Stories. Have a fantastic week, and good luck if you're embarking on your journey with me. We can do this together.